Hi and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name is Wayne, I'm the used car manager. I'm going to take you for a full walk around tour of our 2019 model year 19 Outlander in an ES ADAS. Now this is the entry level with additional safety systems and driver support systems to help you keep you safe on the road. We'll go through the features and benefits of the car. It is basically a brand new model. You would be the first registered owner if you chose to purchase a vehicle. Starting at the front, you'll note it's got the key diamond shield front that all the Mitsubishi branding has now gone to. Good number plates around here to mount the number plate low, keeping that open grille area nice and clean, and it does have that gloss metallic black finish in the center grille there. You do have daytime running lights and xenon headlights and that standout Mitsubishi grille in the middle. This is a red diamond metallic paint. It is absolutely spot on, this color. It's not bright red, but it's not too deep in the burgundy either. It's got a really nice contrast, especially when the sun hits it. Moving down the driver's side, we've got 18-inch alloy wheels. Nice finish with the black and silver alloys on there, and that just ties in nicely with these bottom door moldings. Now these are perfect too because these create a little bit of extra security and safety when you open the door. Rather than hitting the painted edge surface, that is the first point that might cop a knock, but it saves you from dinting the outside edge of the door. Moving down the back door and the rear wheel, being a brand new car, obviously not going to have any damage at all. The car presents perfectly. It's also got these exterior moldings around the wheel arches. These are one of the worst spots to have someone open their door on your car because the metal parts in here are actually double skinned and you can't push that dint back out. So these plastic moldings are perfect for preventing that from happening. Up the top here, you'll see you've got the silver side rails. Again, that contrasts really well with the silver line at the bottom of the doors as well. And these are able to have the crossover roof racks attached to them from our spare parts department. And you'll also note they've gone with the low line shark fin antenna at the back as well, rather than the little stick one that doesn't look that great. Moving into the back, you've got 4-point color-coded reverse sensors on the top of the rear bar. These are great for obviously your reverse parking, and you've got your reflectors down the bottom and big high mount tail lights here as well. Good for safety, just for other people being able to see you on the road. On the tailgate itself, we've got the factory reverse camera, which we'll show you once we get inside the car for the demonstration inside. And in the back, you'll note this is a 5-seater, so obviously with no need for 7 seats, it opens up additional space there for storage and also more room without having to accommodate the extra passengers. So you got some side storage down on the either side of the false floor, and underneath here, you've got not one, but you've got 2 large underfloor storage areas. Really good for carrying any extra equipment you might need. The spare wheel is underneath the back of the vehicle and it winds out. You've also got a 12-volt power outlet in the back here, which is great for things like camping, fridges and stuff like that as well. The other thing to note is on the back of the second row seats there are your child tethering points. The good thing about that is they hook straight on, meaning you lose none of the cargo space to having the child seats in the back there. Again, moving around the passenger side, really clean. Your fuel filler is on the left-hand side, being unleaded petrol. And again, 18-inch alloys, Toyo tyres from Mitsubishi factory. These are quiet, they're hard wearing, you will get decent kilometres out of them. And the only thing really that I would note is, being a brand new car, the windows don't come factory tinted. So it is something that we would look to assist you with on multiple benefits, being UV protection, stops you getting sunburn, heat reduction, up to 65% heat reduction inside the cabin, and additional safety in the event of broken glass. It does help hold some of that glass together as well. So moving under the bonnet now, you'll find Mitsubishi's famous MY19 2.4 litre engine. This has been around for a very long time with minor upgrades made throughout the years, but certainly super reliable with almost nothing going wrong with them. Pretty impressive with 124 kilowatts of power, 220 newton meters of torque. So it's pretty quick for an SUV, but the key thing to note here is the fuel economy. So the rated fuel economy is 7.2 litres per 100 Ks, 63 litre fuel tank. And the good thing is, even though it's a economical 4-cylinder, you still have the ability to tow 1.6 tonne if you do have towing requirements as well. Alright, moving into the interior now. I'll go through all the interior safety features and creature comforts this car has, which even though it's the entry, Mitsubishi don't leave you short with the amount of extras in the car. So starting on the driver's door panel here, you've got full electrics to all 4 windows with auto up and down on all 4. You've got your central locking, your power window lock to stop the kids in the back from playing with them, and you've got your power mirrors left and right. On the dash behind the steering wheel, we've got our buttons here for forward collision mitigation. That's again a passive safety system that'll assist you by letting out a warning and putting the brakes on if you're coming up too quickly to someone without noticing. Lane departure warning, letting you know if you're getting outside of your lines, and the reverse parking sonar there, which you can turn off if you have a tow bar fitted to it. You've got a little bit of light adjustment here for up and down on the headlights, so if you have a full load in the back, you can tilt your headlights down a little bit, and then you've got your stability control, and this button here is for your trip computer, distance to empty, average litres per 100 Ks, all situated on the dash behind the steering wheel. On the steering wheel itself, we've got our cruise control over here. Now there's a couple of different options here. You've got a speed limiting cruise control. So if you are worried about going over the speed limit, you can set a certain amount, and if you're gently on the accelerator, it won't allow you to go over that speed. Or you can have adaptive cruise control, which will set the distance between you and the car in front and not go over the speed limit that you actually set it at either. On the left hand side, we've got our stereo controls, and we've also got our Bluetooth controls, which integrates into your Android Auto and Apple CarPlay as well. In behind the steering wheel, nice and easy to read dash gauges, got a big rev tacker on the left and the speedo on the right, and the thing I like about them is they are illuminated white, which is probably the easiest colour to see later in the evening. The car itself is finished off beautifully with this really nice piano black finish around the head unit and the aircon controls. Now with the head unit, it is fully touchscreen, so everything up here with all of your shortcuts, you've got Bluetooth, digital radio, AM FM radio, Bluetooth audio streaming, as well as USB and iPod inputs. If you do have your phone connected via USB cable, then you can use Apple CarPlay for things like Siri voice recognition, messages, Google Maps, and a lot more. Down through here, we've got warnings for if the passenger doesn't have their seatbelt on, your hazard lights, and the eco mode. Now this will change the characteristics of the engine to try and maximize your fuel economy, will reduce your power a little bit, but also then trying to save you a little bit of fuel. The ES ADAS does come with dual zone climate control, so you can change the left side temperature compared to the right side depending on who's sitting where. Just creates that extra amount of comfort for the passengers. And then you've got your fan speed, direction of air through here, and your demisters over here. Down a bit further, you've got some empty blanks, which is really good for if you want to add a nudge bar and a driving light or any kind of extra electronic accessories. And you've got a factory USB input here, which will be to use the head unit as well, and a 12-volt power outlet there just filled in with the plastic socket. Down here, it becomes more of a metallic gloss finish, and under here you've got twin cup holders, which are a really good size. Automatic transmission, so it is a 6-speed CVT or constantly variable transmission. That basically makes it as economical as it can, smooth and quiet all at the same time. This Outlander's been upgraded to the electronic handbrake, which is really simple to use. Simply push it down to turn it off, lift it up with your finger to turn it back on. And then you've got your auto hold, which will stop the car from rolling back when it's on a hill. Leather bound center console lid, and down inside here a decent amount of storage for a smaller SUV. And then through the rest of the car, it's been finished off beautifully with a 2-tone cloth interior, nice light stitching and an awesome pattern throughout the middle section. You've got that nice gloss black finish throughout the door cards. Down through the back, heaps of space in here. As I said before, massive amount of space behind that second row in the cargo area, and then down through this second row seating, a lot of comfort for those passengers that are sitting in the back, and it does have the ISOFIX points in the back for the child seats there as well. Last but not least, we did mention outside it does have the reverse camera, so we'll just flick it into reverse. You'll note there that you can see the back of the rear bar here, and you do have those reverse beepers as well, so it actually makes it really easy to reverse park. So even if you're upgrading from a smaller car up to the Outlander, I'm positive that the beepers and the camera will make it an absolute breeze for parking. Okay, well that just about wraps up our walk around video presentation of our 2019 model year 19 Outlander ES ADAS with those additional safety systems. If you have any further questions, please don't hesitate in calling us 9907 0555. The last couple of things to note before I do go though. This red diamond paintwork, metallic with the sun hitting it, is absolutely pristine. You'd love to keep it that way, and I've got just the product to do it. It's called Glass Coat. This is a ceramic paint sealer which is individually hand applied to each painted panel, and it gives you a lifetime guarantee against external contaminants like UV rays from the sun, causing the paintwork to fade and go a light pinker colour like you see a lot of older cars do. Bird droppings eating through that clear coat, making the paint peel away. Bug etching on the front. Bat droppings or tree sap eating into the paint where you can't rub it off. This is a guarantee for life that that will not happen. I'd love to tell you more, so please make sure you ask myself or my team. The other thing is, with it being basically a new car, it has a stack of new car warranty left, but we can further that for another 5 years. Mirrored like for like, just the same as your new car warranty, 5 years longer, and provide you with up to 10 years of premium roadside assistance, which is Australia-wide cover. Now, Mario or Julie, who are our two business managers, would love the opportunity to talk to you about your funding options. Look at those protective covers in there and see just how much it changes your payment by only a small amount per week. And the only other thing I'd like to see you do as soon as this video is finished, jump onto Google and look up Berwick Mitsubishi. Have a read of a handful of some of our reviews. We've got nearly 1,100 now, and we're rated at 4.8 out of 5 stars from our customers Australia-wide, and that should definitely give you the assurance that we are the right people to buy from. Hopefully the video states that this is the right car for you and the family to own, and those reviews give you the confidence that you won't find a better place to buy from. Our number again is 9907 0555. Please call to either book an inspection, appointment and test drive, or do what nearly 50% of our customers do now, secure this beautiful vehicle over the phone. We'll get it detailed, prepared, waiting inside the showroom for your collection when you come down to look at it and finalise everything on the spot. Makes the whole transaction just that simple. Again, I look forward to meeting you in person, and thank you so much for your time watching this video.